All right, welcome to the American edition of International Soccer Break with Rahi, Roy, and myself, Sahil, the host of this wonderful program. And the boys are back in action. That would mean the U.S. men's national team. And we'll do a quick preview of what's going on. So quickly, guys, let's get into it. Let's bust out the roster, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Boys are back in town. Boys are back in town.
Break it down for me.
You heard that song? Doesn't seem like you.
I know the song, Roy, but I didn't enjoy you singing it. Can you just start breaking down the roster, please?
Guess you're not a fan of music. It's fine. Something new. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Look at this roster, man. Have you guys heard the feedback on this roster all across social media? It's the first time I have not seen people complain nonstop, just whine, complain, be bitter, be annoyed. It's the first time that everyone's just like, wait, what? There's nothing to complain about?
Silence. There's been silence.
I can't freaking believe this. It's the most boring Twitter has been in years. It's unbelievable.
Greg has silenced the critics.
Yeah. The one caveat I'll make is obviously I think Malik Tillman's out with an injury, but I believe everyone else.
That's not. You can't complain about that. It's an injury. It's not a coach's decision like before. There's no player to get people to cringe like a Ferreira. There's really no MLS guys aside from Miles. I know the U.S. fan base hates having MLS guys, but I like the roster a lot. I love, like Rocky said a couple weeks ago, having a new face is always so freaking exciting. It rarely leads to excitement once we see them. I don't remember the last time I saw a debut and I just felt maybe, I guess Serginho Dest or like even Balogun was like a bit of a dud in his
Come
debut.
on, Balogun was awesome, man. Balogun was awesome.
The hype was so incredible, but his debut was not. Be real. It was not. It was whatever. He didn't get involved. Anyways, I'm excited to see Maloney. He was on the team of the month after like a string of 4 excellent performances for his club. So this is a guy that runs like crazy. He covers the most distance out of anyone in the league, which is incredible. So it's fun, man. It's an interesting team. I wouldn't be shocked if he starts. No, he's not going to start.
No, there's no way.
Not in the
There's no way he starts. There's no way he starts. I think this with Gio back, it's pretty clear, right? And that's the most exciting part, I think, is Gio's back. Gio and Greg are back on speaking terms. They hired the firm. They got it done. Whatever had to be ironed out has been ironed out. Gio's going to start. Musa's going to start. McKinney's going to start. We've seen what that trio can do. Man, it's exciting. It's exciting. But you know what else is exciting is that we finally really have almost a very clear first team. There's very few question marks, which is what you said. There's less chatter. There's less things to be upset about because honestly, the first team's starting really to come into shape. What'll be interesting is when Tyler Adams comes back, but that's a question for another day.
Dude, what's going to happen when Tyler Adams comes back? Does he reclaim? I don't think he should. I forgot what he looks like, man. I forgot what he plays like. It's been, 9 months?
Well, he's on this team called Bournemouth. I'll just let you know that.
Yeah, he's technically on the roster, but I
be sarcastic. All right, so let's get into going from a beautiful graphic to one that Roy's constructed.
Oh my God!
On his own.
Wow, that is a really ugly graphic. My goodness.
This is the Roy's roster. This is the Roy's roster graphic.
I tried to take a screenshot. My computer wasn't working. I took a picture of my screen.
You took a picture of your computer. That is the least I
wiped my screen. I'm sorry for not wiping it before. I used to have a touchscreen laptop, which is why there's a lot of fingertips. And I get sweaty during these sessions. It's very nerve-wracking being around you guys, famous podcasters.
Yeah.
But this is my lineup.
Break it down. This is your predicted lineup for the Germany game, correct? Not the game.
This is, if there was one game, this is the lineup I would go with. So yeah, let's say we go with our main lineup for the first game. The main things to point out here are Ricardo Pepi over Balogun. I did that solely because of international form. I think Pepe's been in better form. There goes Rocky with his facial expression.
I mean, this is just ridiculous. I'm sorry.
It's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. You're getting carried away by all the hype. It's about performance with the national team. That's it. That's all I'm taking into consideration. I have liked Pepe more than Balogun in the last 3-4 appearances. I think he's hungrier. I think he has the swagger. Balogun looks a little out of place with his back to goal. I think he wants more through balls. He's not getting them. It's not the system right now. I would put Pepe to start. I would bring in Balogun around the 60th minute. So the same thing, swap the players. The other thing is my boy, Cameron Carter-Vickers. I know he's coming back from injury. Over Tim Ream. I think we have to start moving past Tim Ream better sooner than later. I love him. I love that he burst onto the scene. I think he's been our best center back over the past couple of years, but it's time. I don't think he's going to be our starter in Copa America. I don't think he should, let alone the World Cup.
There's a lot wrong with this lineup.
There's a lot wrong with you.
There's so many things wrong, and there's so many weird choices made with this lineup. Starting with the fact that it's a picture of your computer, which is like something a baby boomer would do. But you're not a baby boomer, are you? I know you shaved before this show, but you're not a boomer.
I look pretty young now. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, but I mean, I agree with you on CCV. Actually, this is one place I actually agree with you. I think Tim Ream. We need to start moving beyond Tim Ream. I couldn't echo that sentiment more. Also, why is Christoph Lund K. Hansen?
I don't know, man. It's this stupid lineup builder, this UK lineup builder. No respect for Americans.
But the biggest thing wrong with this is Pepe should not start. Pepe has been good. He's improving. He's shown his ability to come in as a sub and have an impact. But there is no way, no universe, no conversation that starts with Ricardo Pepe starting over Fulham.
You're ridiculous. Be honest with yourself.
Absolutely no conversation that starts with that. And there is an argument that Fuller and Balogun is our best player, is the best player on this roster. And the fact that you wouldn't start the best player on the roster is an insane choice to make. Reflects another insane choice was to take a picture of your computer, and a strange choice was to shave off all your facial hair. They're all strange choices in advance of this game. The strangest, though, is starting Ricardo Pepe. He's not going to start.
Be honest with yourself. Sahil, get on your brother's case, man. Who has been the better striker over the past 4 years?
You're asking the wrong person, man. I'm a Balogun homer, so like.
Wow.
Yeah, you
can't. So Balogun has been clearly the better striker.
I have less faith in Ricardo Pepe than both of you. So that's my 2 cents. That's why I try not to get into those debates. But I want to get into this now because let's look at it holistically now that we're done with Roy's beautiful graphic. Germany. Okay, so we're playing against a Germany team tomorrow. That's not the same Germany team from the past. So they just lost to Japan. They have a completely new coach. It's all new for them. They haven't done that well. Is this a win? Is this a must win for the U.S. men's national team against a very different German side?
It's a must result. It's a must result because this is what needs to start happening. These are the games you have to rack up results in these kind of games. Honestly, if you don't get a result in this game, you have real questions about management moving forward, about Greg Berhalter. This is the kind of tests we asked for. We asked for these games, and now you have to start putting up performances. So this, for me, is almost a must-win, but it's a must result. If it's a loss in a really strange circumstance, I can accept it, but it's a must result. You got to at least tie this game at home against Germany.
Okay, Roy, what do you think?
Germany just beat France in their first game with their new coach. So to say this is a must-win is completely overestimating the U.S. men's national team ability to win big games. We haven't proven it enough. Yes, we beat Germany in the past. Yes, we beat Spain, but this isn't the norm. I don't think we have the quality to beat a team like Germany, even though they've been bad for the past X amount of time. They have a new coach. They just beat France. They're coming in on a high. I think they're getting their shiz together, and I think it's going to be a relatively easy win for Germany, as it should.
But that can't be acceptable.
I don't live in this dream world, man.
You cannot accept that as a result.
People will be pissed, yes, but it's Germany coming off a win over France with a new coach. They're better across the board, every single position on the field. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Yeah, I mean, but from a U.S. men's so let's end with this. From a U.S. men's national team perspective, what is the scoreline that you both would be happy with? Not be neutral, happy with, and say this is progress for the U.S. men's national team.
I'm only happy with the tie, but I think people should be happy with a tightly contested 2-1 loss.
Okay.
I think In general, we should be
happy with
satisfied
the
with that.
scoring draw. So 2-2. And we need to score in this game. I would be happy with the draw in which we score. 1-1, 2-2, I'm happy. But we need to score.
You guys are too easy on our team, man. We need to win this game.
I'm just realistic, man. I'm realistic. We have to realize what we have, what we don't have yet. It's still a very young team. It's still mostly unestablished players for the first time ever looking good.
Starting to establish themselves, and this is the next step.
Yep.
I'm going to sit out there in the rain. I'm going to sit out there in the rain tomorrow. I'm expecting them to win. So
I hope so, man. It'll put me over the moon. I really hope so, but I'm being real. I'm protecting my emotions is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Real quick, we have a game coming up against Ghana. We'll get into that after the game of Germany game and see how that goes. Any quick words on that, though, as we end with that?
Quick words. USA is going to win. Was that quick enough?
That was very quick. That was very quick. I can't wait for that game. I think it's an opponent, a worthy opponent. I love playing Ghana. We'll talk a little bit more in detail about that game because I think I have a lot of emotions around playing Ghana. But let's save that for the Ghana game.
Okay, cool. Let's focus on Germany. My prediction is US wins 2-1.
How about your prediction? That's your hope.
Sure, whatever. We'll talk it. And now, until next time, go USA. There it is.